Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 best PlayStation VR games. For this list, we'll be taking a look at the best games to have graced the PSVR. Do note that we're prioritising games that are or were exclusive to the platform, so don't expect titles like Beat Saber or Vader Immortal. If you don't see it here, it most likely ended up on our more general list of the top 10 VR games, so go check that out. Have you gotten to experience any of these Sony gems? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10, Firewall, 0 Hour.
Got him.
If you're looking for an online multiplayer VR game akin to shooters like Rainbow Six or Call of Duty, you most likely picked this one up.
We got like 4 of them.
Firewall 0 Hour is a PvP game where 2 teams of 4 must breach or protect a firewall before having to capture or defend a laptop located somewhere on the map. Movement is admittedly not as satisfying as the aforementioned non-VR games, but for what it is, Firewall serves as an excellent and addictive prototype for future online VR titles. On top of that, the different playable characters and maps adds hours of replayability, forcing you to take on the contracts in different ways. Number 9, Until Dawn, Rush of Blood. We promise this list isn't just a bunch of VR shooters. However, Until Dawn Rush of Blood is well worth a mention here. Bound to a rusted and decrepit coaster, you ride the rails through all kinds of terrors in a carnival of madness, from bloodied buzzsaws to murderous psychopaths. And yes, the game will get in your face with it all. Your only defense against all of this? Just a couple of measly pistols. Hey, you can unlock bigger and better weapons later. Horror fans will absolutely want to play this, and it's an arcade shooter that will haunt you long after the ride ends. Number 8, Marvel's Iron Man VR.
I should move closer before I shoot.
Sony clearly wants folks to associate PlayStation with Marvel, and PSVR is no exception. Tied to Sony's headset, Marvel's Iron Man is about what you would expect from a VR game starring Marvel's smart-mouthed tech genius. It's practically a simulator, and it's a damn good one.
Sounds good. Meet me back here when you're ready. As you know, we have something to celebrate.
Finally, we can experience what it's like to fly around in Tony Stark's suits and fire off laser beams. The controls do take some getting used to, but when you get the hang of it, there's no other superhero sim quite like it. Only thing it was missing was some AC/DC blaring in the background.
Tony!
Welcome to your connecting flight.
Number 7, Moss.
At a time she'd be needed most.
This adorable little platformer is one everyone can enjoy. Help a cute little mouse named Quill navigate the fantastical world of an old book and save her uncle from a dreadful fire-breathing serpent.
In search of that which gave the king power beyond understanding. One of the fabled glass relics.
In addition to its immersive atmosphere and visual spectacle, Moss designs its levels around letting the user look at and interact with the environments, peer around corners for secrets, and find new ways to traverse every level as you fight baddies and help Quill get past obstacles. If you have yet to play this gem, be sure to pick it up now, as a sequel is in development at the time of this video. Number 6, Everybody's Golf VR. It just isn't a new tech toy to play with unless we had some kind of sports sim, and the best you can nab is Everybody's Golf VR. Now you can take part in and enjoy this golf-obsessed world with a more accurate representation of your swings.
That's it, good shot.
The controls do a surprisingly great job at letting you switch clubs on a whim, and even if it doesn't have as much content as previous Everybody's Golf games, it's still a ton of fun to play. Well, assuming you're someone who isn't so easily frustrated by the very sport.
At least you're something. Take time on yourself.
Number 5. Wipeout Omega Collection.
Final lap.
While you can certainly play this collection of remakes as you would a normal video game, Wipeout Omega Collection includes an incredible VR experience that you should try for yourself at least once. Pilot your vehicle from within its own cockpit and engage in high-octane races as if you were actually there. The twists, turns and corkscrews make for a wild ride from start to finish. Just don't forget to let yourself breathe in between races. Also, you may not want to boot this up if you're prone to motion sickness.
Race complete.
Number 4. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard.
Why are we in hell this time? Do you ever prep? What's the prep? Shitty house, spooky sounds? Ooh, is it haunted?
For a year, the only way to try this for yourself was to play it on PSVR, so RE7 qualifies. That being said, RE7 is almost a completely different game when played in its VR mode. Sure, it's the same story of Ethan finding his long-lost girlfriend, but now, the terror is all around you. The first-person camera, mixed with the visual fidelity of Capcom's RE engine, makes the horror more realistic than ever. Needless to say, Resident Evil 7 is not for the faint of heart, but if you're feeling brave, the VR mode will be a mental challenge. Number 3. Battlezone. Remember the classic Atari game Battlezone? Yeah, no one does. But it's back. After buying the IP from Atari in 2013, Rebellion Developments created this VR spin-off that borrows elements from roguelikes as well as the original arcade shooter. With your futuristic polygonal tank, you must venture across the land to destroy an enemy base. Emerging victorious from events will net you data to spend on upgrades for your tank. Overall, Battlezone is a thrilling and explosive package that is well worth the price of admission. And if you don't want to play alone, there is an online option to charge into battle with online friends. Number 2. Blood and Truth. Developed by Sony London Studio, Blood and Truth is the fleshed out version of a demo that was available with PlayStation VR Worlds, and it gave us plenty of reason to own a PSVR. Blood and Truth is your chance to live out the action flick of your dreams. Gunfights in casinos, explosions, sneaking around to take out guards. It's got all the workings of a classic heist movie.
Look who it is!
More importantly, the game is designed in such a way that makes moving around less cumbersome than most VR titles, and its narrative structure does an excellent job at making you feel like you're part of the story. Hopefully we'll see a sequel come to the next iteration of PSVR.
Tony says hello, mate!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Astrobot Rescue Mission. Of all the games available on PSVR, the one game that is practically a requirement to own is Astrobot Rescue Mission. This 3D platformer isn't just another excuse for Sony to have yet another mascot for their brand though. Astrobot Rescue Mission makes an excellent showcase in VR's potential, providing plenty of opportunities for the player to interact with the game world as they search for all of Astro's missing friends. Move around to get a better perspective of the world, or bash your face into a breakable wall to find new areas. Really, who else could sell us on the power of technology than our little bot boy Astro?
In the mood for more awesome gaming content? Be sure to check out this video here on Mojo Plays. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.